Hello and good morning, friends of Sudoku. Welcome to another Expert Sudoku by País. Let's get started right away and see how this one goes. These sevens block here, here and here. This 7 blocks here and this 7 blocks here. So a 7 must go here. We also have a 7 and here. Here, these 3 sevens block like so. Therefore, a 7 must go here. These 7s block here. The 7 blocks here. Here's a 7. This 7 blocks like so. This 7 blocks down. This 7 blocks up. And I think the last 7 of the grid today is here. And we can now focus on something besides the 7s. For example, a 2. This 2 blocks this way. This 2 blocks across. So does this. So a 2 must go here. We have a 1 and 5 here, and we have a 1 and a 5 here. So a 1 and a 5 go in these 2 squares. And since this 3 blocks down and this 3 blocks here, we know that a 3 must go here. You see this square here, it's got to be an 8 because these 2 8s block everything else in block 3. So here's the 8, which blocks over here. This 8 blocks up. We are going to have an 8 here or here eventually. And since this 8 blocks across, one of these is going to be an 8. Since we need an 8 for column 6, and an 8 can't go here, this 8 blocks here, this 8 blocks here, we know that an 8 goes here or here. We also know that this 9 blocks across, and these are 1, 5, so our 9 is restricted to either of these 2 squares. So while I'm thinking about restrictions for column 6, I'm noticing this 2 blocking here, this 2 blocking here, here and here, and therefore it's clear that this must be a 2. This 2 blocks over here, this 2 blocks down, therefore one of these is going to be a 2 blocking this way. We have this 2 blocking here, we have this 2 blocking here. So a 2 must go here. Apart from the 2s that will go here or here, we also have 2s here or here, and those are the last 2 2s in the grid for today, but I can't solve them yet. I think I'm spotting an 8, and here's how I'm doing that. We know from earlier discussion that one of these must be an 8. Therefore, this can't be an 8. Now let's examine this 8 here. It blocks across. So one of these must be an 8. We already know that one of these is an 8. So I'm going to need an 8 for one of these 2 squares. And since one of these is an 8, it can't be this square. Ergo, it must be this. The 3s are also restricted now. We need to have a 3 here or here because of these 3 blocking these 2 squares. But not restricted enough. I can still have 3s here and here and here. See this 5? This 5 blocks here. This 5 blocks here. So a 5 must go here. We now have this 5 blocking down and these 5s blocking over. So a 5 also has got to go here. We were talking about the 8s before, and I neglected to mention that this 8 blocks across, this 8 blocks across, since we have this 8 blocking down as well. We know that this must be an 8. This 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here. We know that this must be a 9, and that we are going to need a 6 and a 4 to complete column 5. These 2 squares can't be 9s. we also have this 3 and this 3 blocking here and here. So a 3 and 9 must go here, therefore a 4 and a 6 must go here. We also have a 4 and a 6 here, of course. But we should be able to figure out that this square is a 4. This 4 blocks across, this 4 blocks down, this 4 blocks up, a 4 must go here. Do you remember how we said that one of these must be a 2? Because we have these 2 blocking. And now we have a couple of 4s blocking across as well. So these 2 must be a 2 and a 4. Therefore, these must be a 3 and a 9. This 9 forces the 3 to go here, and the 9 must go here. And it's obvious that this now must be a 9. We have a 9 blocking over here and here. So a 9 goes here. So we said these are 4 and 6. We also need to have an 8 in the column. I can't solve those yet. We are getting a lot closer now. This square, of course, must be a 1. So here we are dealing with a missing 1 and a 6. We also have a 1 and a 6 here. And therefore, these must be a 9 and a 3. 9 blocks up. Here's a 3, and here is a 9. Now it becomes somewhat more clear where a 3 must go. And here is the thing. I think that, well, this 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here, we need a 3 here or here. See how this 1 blocks over? We also need a 1 here. So that means that this must be a 6, which gives me a 1 for this square and a 6 for this and a 1 for this. Now we have this 1 blocking across and this 1 blocking down. These 2 must be 1s blocking across. We know that these were 1 and 5. Now the 1 has got to go here and the 5 here. These 5s block down. This 5 blocks over. Here's a 5. And here's a 5. And here we'll be looking for a 3 and a 6. The 3 forces the 6 to go here and the 3 here. Up here, we are still looking for a 1 and a 3. The 1 blocks up. Here's the 3. Here's the 1. So here's still a 4, 6, and an 8. We have a 4 and a 6 blocking. So here is the 8. And a 4 and a 6 here, 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 and here. 3, 9 here still. And also 3 here or here. And a 3, 9, 8 across here. So we have 9s here, here, and here or here. And our good old friends, the 4 and 6 across here. Let's have a look at these two. There must be a 1 and a 2. We have, therefore, these 3 squares still to deal with. The 8 blocks over, so here's an 8. We know that one of these must be an 8. Now, with this 8 gone from the competition, we know that this is the 8, and these are now 3, 9, 3, 9. This is not going to be a 3 or a 9. Well, of course not, because the 9 blocks up. So we have this 9 blocking up and this 9 blocking up, giving us a 9 here, and therefore here, and that gives us this 3. And our 3 here. These are still a 2 and a 4, remember those? Can we do anything with those? We also have 2s here. What about 4s? 4s here, here, and here. 6 and 4. What's up with the 6 and 4s? Well, something is up, but while we are contemplating that, we can see this 1 blocking here and this 1 blocking here. So here's a 1. And that gives us a 1 here. Now we know that this is a 2, therefore this must be a 4, and this must be a 2. And this must be a 4. This, therefore, can only be a 6, Now we can deal with the 6 in this square and in this and in this, and enter a 4 here, here, and here. Nice little expert puzzle from El País today. Not too difficult, but quite enjoyable as usual by these puzzles. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.